You know, I see they're bringing in 100 old buses with some very confused arithmetic as to how many students will be carried. It doesn't augur well for what is to come in September. Pure problem, I tell you that. Our solution is to empower the taxi drivers and the bus drivers of Jamaica with a subsidy that we will pay them so they can carry the picnic them, and you don't have to find all that money. The private operators, the command them who have them Probox and them have them AR Wagon, and they will be the beneficiaries of the money that is going to run for that program.
A very good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching us on, or as we rapidly approach the September school year, there is a critical question hangs in the air, and are we truly prepared to get our children to school safely and efficiently? So we have opposition leader Mark Golding recently voiced significant concerns, and his words have sparked a vital conversation. He has highlighted the accusation of 100 older buses for student transportation, and frankly, he's questioning the math, the confused arithmetic as he put it, regarding how many students these buses can actually carry. So this is not about the numbers. It is about the potential problems on a much larger scale. If we don't have a clear understanding of our transportation capacity, we could face a chaotic start to the school year. Imagine insufficient buses, overcrowded conditions, delays, and even safety worries for our children. This lack of readiness could throw daily schedules into disarray, impact our staff, and ultimately disrupt the learning environment. Most critically, it could directly affect the students' ability to get to school regularly and on time, leading to missed instruction and increased absenteeism. Mark Golding believes this situation does not all go well for what is to come in September, and his apprehension resonates with many. Jamaicans have had a lot to say about Mark's sentiments. What exactly are their thoughts and reactions? Let's take a moment to hear directly from them. We are going to watch some clips now, and then I'll be back to analyze everything. So subscribe, like, comment, and share. I'll be back.
Mark Golding, me hear you talk about Andrew giving the schools in Jamaica old school buses. Even if Andrew is giving the schools in Jamaica old school buses, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you giving? All you do is to bring down Jamaica, bring down the people of Jamaica. That's all. What are you doing? And you're an opposition leader telling yourself that you wanted to be the next prime minister, you want to win the upcoming election. Are you talking pure crap? You're talking bullshit? Like, really? I don't think you listen to what you're saying. You listen to what you're saying? You're going to say old school buses? Huh? Where you are the what? If them are get old school, if the bus then old, why you don't go and get some new brand one sent to all schools? Why? But you're talking pure crap. Why?
You know, I see they're bringing in 100 old buses with some very confused arithmetic as to how many students will be carried. It doesn't augur well for what is to come in September.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, here we have the opposition leader, Mark Golding, talking about, I see they bring in some old buses with some confused arithmetic and all of that. But the part that I want to focus in his commentary is the fact that he jumped out to say, hey, I see them bringing in some old buses. Because that part brings out the hypocrisy in Mark Golding and his followers. As a matter of fact, you can see the reaction of the crowd. They didn't react to it. And Mark not have enough minerals to realize the line of argument and this whole thing about everything is bad, Jamaica is on fire, this bad, that bad is not working. It's not gaining traction. But the point I really want to make is that he jumped out to say that I see they're bringing in some old buses. Can I point out that the JUTC, which was started under the PNP in the year 1998, it started with old buses, Mr. Mark Golding. and no brand new buses was ever bought for the JUT until this administration has done so in the year 2024 and 2025. That's the only time the JUTC has ever get brand new buses. And another thing, Mark Golden, you are so disconnected from the Jamaican society. And this is what I don't believe you're Jamaican, any at all, or born in Jamaica. Because you don't know how Jamaican society is set up. Let me tell you this, that for 90%, more than 99% of the vehicles in Jamaica are old vehicles, used vehicles. Why? Your predecessor, one of them, PJ Patterson himself, liberalized the used car market in Jamaica, and as such, used Japanese car flood the island. Most of our taxes by private citizens is used vehicles. Knutsford Express, which is another private company, old buses they bought and start that company with. Yes, old buses, not new buses. Most of our taxis, like I said, are old buses. Yeah, the Probox, them are old vehicle. Them, the highest bus, them high top, low top, the coaster, old buses. You don't know that because you're disconnected from the Jamaican society. Most of the police vehicles, garbage truck, ambulances that served Jamaica prior to this administration, yes, Andrew Holness administration, were old, used vehicles imported into this country. You don't know that, Mark Golden, because you are disconnected. Or you just lie. And you keep lying to the people of Jamaica and thinking you're doing yourself some good. But it's not working. Old vehicle no new to me. And instead of seeing this initiative for the greater good that it possesses, you choose to come and try and talk down on it. But here's some facts, Mr. Golden. These buses will have tracking devices. These buses will inadvertently teach our children better time management. These buses will have supervisional personnel on the bus to supervise. It will safely transport our children. We won't have speeding. We won't have the erratic music being on these buses with which our children is traveling to and from school on. That's like 6 good things that I name out off the top of my head that these buses will bring in. And you know what? We didn't borrow money to buy these buses. We don't owe nobody for these buses. This is our tax dollar at work. This is Jamaican citizens coming together to work for a better Jamaica. This brings us together. It's not to divide us. So your divisive tactics and rhetoric is not welcome.
We are the government going back to Parliament. Labour alone have me vote. Vote for Labour. Mark Golden. Mark Golden. And your entourage. From me have sense in your politics. You are one of the worst opposition leader. I guess you don't know what your duties are, Mark Golden. You don't know what is the opposition. You don't know what to oppose against. Mark Golden, do you have children? Mark Golden, do you go to Darrell Vaz and
Welcome back, good people. We just had a passionate range of opinions from Jamaicans regarding the school bus situation and Mark Golding's recent comments. It's clear there is a strong undercurrent of frustration and some of the reactions are quite fiery. One speaker in particular was incredibly critical of Mark Golding, who expressed strong disapproval of his actions, especially the perceived inadequacy of donating all the school buses to Jamaican schools. This individual didn't hold back, questioning what positive contributions Golding is truly making and accusing him of undermining Jamaica and its people, all while aspiring to be the next Prime Minister. The language was unvarnished with a dismissal of his statements as pure crap and BS, suggesting a distinct lack of thought in his pronouncements. The core of this criticism, as we heard, revolves around a perceived negative impact on Jamaica and a lack of constructive action from the opposition. The speaker directly accused the opposition leader of bringing down Jamaica and bringing down the people of Jamaica, bluntly asking, what the F are you doing? What the F are you giving? There was a deep seated frustration that while Angie, presumably referring to the current administration or a figure associated with it, is providing these older buses, the opposition leader isn't working to secure new brand buses for all schools. Instead of choosing to talk pure crap, the speaker even challenged Golding's ability to be the next prime minister, questioning his ability to win the upcoming election given this criticism. So let's unpack this further. The speaker also challenged Mark Golding's remarks by highlighting the historical use of old vehicles in Jamaica. This isn't a new phenomenon. They argued, consider the Jamaican Urban Transit Company, or JUTC. When it was established in 1998 under the People's National Party, it began operations with old buses. It's important to note that brand new buses for the JUTC were never purchased until the current administration, specifically 2024-2025. So this marks the first time the JUTC has received brand new vehicles. Beyond the JUTC, the trend of using older vehicles extends across various public services. Before the current and Holness administration, most police vehicles, garbage trucks, and even ambulances serving Jamaica were old, used vehicles imported into the country. So this pattern aligns with the broader market trend, because we have over 19% of the vehicles on Jamaica roads are old or used. This prevalence of pre-owned vehicles is largely due to the liberalization of the used car market by former Prime Minister P.J. Patterson, which flooded the island with used Japanese cars. Even private transport companies like Nas Food Express, according to the speaker, started their operations with old buses, not new ones. The speaker then pivots to emphasize the benefits of these new buses, even if they are not brand new in every instance. They highlight features like tracking devices, onboard supervision, and improved safety. So crucially, they underscore that these buses were purchased using tax dollars without incurring additional debt, a point designed to counter any criticism about financial mismanagement. So if you look at the bigger picture, the overall argument presented by this speaker and others we had directly accuses Mark Golding of being disconnected from the Jamaican society and employing divisive tactics. The sentiment is that he's focusing on negativity and criticism rather than offering constructive solutions or acknowledging the efforts being made. It's a call for the opposition to rise above what's perceived as pure crap and engage in more thoughtful, beneficial dialogue for the betterment of all Jamaicans. This mixed reaction truly reflects the ongoing debate about progress, resources, and political leadership in Jamaica. So, guys, I don't know what you think about this, but do you think Mark Golding was right when he criticized the buying of old buses to be used as school buses for school-going kids as September is approaching, so that they can counter the problem of transport shortage among school-going children? Tell me what you think. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and most importantly, turn on post notifications that every day I post new videos like this, you'll be the first person to get notified about them. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Peace out.